America is becoming divided over the issue of slavery. The Missouri Compromise was dissolved in 1850 due to the Compromise of 1850. California was upset the balance of power in Congress. Now free states have more representatives and senators. Southern slave states fear an anti-slavery law. Voters in political discourse is becoming more divisive. 2 years ago, in 1854, Stephen Douglas and Andrew Butler have proposed the possibility of Kansas becoming a slave state with the introduction of the idea of popular sovereignty. Now, abolitionist politicians like Charles Sumner are standing up and publicly criticizing and confronting the politicians that are desiring to push slavery west. Senator Butler has recently suffered from a stroke, but his relative, Representative Preston Brooks, is in the Senate chamber to hear Sumner's speech to the crime against Kansas.
Recently, there have been bitter conflicts in Kansas, all because of murderous slave owners of Missouri. These crimes against Kansas have been perpetrated by the hirelings picked from the drunken spew and vomit of uneasy civilization. The idiot from South Carolina, Senator Andrew Butler, has chosen a mistress, the harlot slavery. That damn fool is going to end up getting himself killed by some other damn fool.
His speech entitled "The Crime Against Kansas" went on for 2 days and infuriated several senators, specifically Preston Brooks. Preston Brooks was Andrew Butler's second cousin and felt that their family had been dishonored and lied about. Andrew Butler wasn't present at the proceedings because he had recently had a stroke.
That idiot Sumner is slandering my state and my family, and something must be done. I can't just let him call us out like that due to our Southern code of honor. I can't challenge him to a duel because only gentlemen duel, and Charles Sumner is no gentleman. I think this will do. Sir, you've labeled my state and slandered my white-haired old relative, Senator Butler. I've come to punish you for it. Believe in the holy name of Christ.
Overnight, both men became heroes in their respective regions. Representative Brooks was sent more canes by his fellow South Carolinians.
There you go, more canes,
Brooks
sir.
survived a resolution in the House of Representatives to censure him. Instead, he quickly resigned. He was immediately reelected, but soon thereafter died at age 37.
Sumner recovered slowly and returned to the Senate, where he remained for another 18 years. The nation suffering from the breakdown of reasoned discourse that this event symbolized, tumbled onward toward the catastrophe of civil war. This incident can still teach us a lesson today. In America, it is important to be civil in your discourse and respectful in your interactions. The Savior taught us to love even our enemies. This is especially true when we disagree. This doesn't mean you have to believe or agree with them, but we can't just resort to physical violence. After all, what good did Brooks' actions do for his cause or our nation?